Mike, what can you tell us about the advantages and disadvantages of self-storage real estate?
Yeah, self-storage is a pretty phenomenal category, actually. A lot of people say it's apartments without tenants and toilets. And so if you think of it, right, it's a box, people rent it, people pay a monthly fee, and they store their stuff in there. And so the pros, I would say, is it's relatively recession resistant. It actually does better in the recession. If you think about sometimes there's household consolidation, people move. And so where do they put their stuff? People love their stuff and they're very much attached to it. So they put it in a shelter or in a storage unit and they pay 30, 40, $50 a month. And that's kind of it. So that's a big positive. One of the challenges within the space is sometimes you have to think about saturation and competition. There's a statistic that's like 9 square feet per capita is the kind of target that you want to be in a market where you have kind of just the right amount of demand. So that's one side. The other big positive is it's very little maintenance, right? You can actually run it without employees. So think about this, no tenants, no toilets, no employees,
Right.
lots of automation. The market though is very fragmented. So there's a lot of mom and pop, that's the small ones left. And then there's a huge amount of consolidation with, your public storage, your big companies, the Cube Smarts of the world that are out there. So it's competitive. It's really hard to get into. And it's gotten really popular now. So you're starting to see cap rates in the 4s and 5s, which makes it hard to cash flow, right? Which is kind of what we're looking for.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the one thing about self-storage is finding those mom and pop owners, finding those deals is not as easy as it used to be when you've got, the Cube Smarts of the world who are really developing self-storage centers in every square block of every city.
Yeah. But if you can find one, a mom and pop, and it's got at least, 200 units plus, put some automation, put some CapEx in, and you can really, get to the market and really compete with CubeSmart on a much lower scale. So good way to go.